Howdy everyone. It's been a minute since I've done a video. I haven't had a lot of time trying to move, but I've got time today because I got food poisoning last night, so I'm recovering from that. And I'm really making this video because if you've seen any of my other lightsaber videos, you know that I've not always had the best experience in the lightsaber community. I was not a victim of Jordan Mall, but one of his customers, and the job wasn't all that great, to be honest. And then that same saber actually kind of got, not stolen from me, but it was in a trade. And, lesson learned, guy kept my saber, never sent his. And it was the Jordan Mall Kylo Ren, and I don't miss it anyways. But it just put a real sour taste in my mouth with the community. So recently, I purchased the Black Series Obi-Wan Kenobi Phantom Menace, just because it's one of my favorite hilts. And I put feelers out there to see if there was anyone who could convert it for me. And there was one in particular individual who reached back out to me and simply said, "Hey, look, I understand your story. I understand that there are some bad hobbyists out there and they take advantage of good-meaning folks." And he hooked me up. Great. He even gave me a discount on the price just to give him the chance to kind of reassure my faith in the lightsaber community. That man, of course, was Travis Armstrong, sorry. And I believe his company name is the Eternal Forge. And I'm going to put any links I can in the description below. I'm also going to share this to Facebook and tag him. Because he did a fantastic job in his open line of communication. It was always there. Helpful tips, any questions I had, he helped me out, because I've been a Star Wars fan for years, but there's a difference between a Star Wars fan and knowing the basics of what goes into these lightsabers. Now, that being said, this particular one had some hiccups. It wasn't anything on him. It was literally the saber itself. It's a fairly new Black Series saber, and we went with a different kind of approach on it. And I don't even think they have a direct conversion kit for it yet. But he did a fantastic job. He communicated with me anytime there was a hiccup and was just overall upfront. So without further ado, this is the Black Series Episode 1 Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I love it. He has constantly kept in touch with me and messaged me and said, "Hey, how is it? I wish I could have done this better," so on and so forth. But I'll tell you, it's fantastic. He even hooked me up with the 3 sound fonts that I wanted. Mantle of the Force. No, wait. Yeah. No, this is the Praetorian Guard font. I believe this is episode 1. Super bright. Love it. Super reactive. I love that the flash on clash, due to it being a blue and the flash on clash being that silver white, it's actually not too drastic. I love it. I do. And then Mantle of the Force was the next one. Nice, strong. Now, I'll say this. One thing I didn't realize would be done, and I love it to death, is the fact that the light dims down and brightens, doesn't just on off. I love that. I think that's an amazing effect. He was also able to use this switch and just keep it really close and really good looking. That's really going to be it for this one. Like I said, I'm kind of getting over some food poisoning. It's really the only reason I have the time to make the video. But Travis, thank you again, man. I really appreciate you, revamping my faith in the community. Y'all have a good one.